Hi, everyone. Welcome to another DPI Presents, where we get to interview some incredible experts. And I am so excited to introduce you to Marlene. Her and I had the opportunity to meet. We are a part of Cohort 6 Goldman Sachs program. And I was blown away learning about all she knows with AI in the government contracting space. So I'm going to have Marlene introduce herself and tell us a little bit about what you do.
Hello, everybody. My name is Marlene Paul. I am the founder of Enilram Creative Solutions, and we are focused on helping business owners become more productive in their business, but we're helping them become productive by infusing our 3T framework of technology integration. We do a lot, but right now we're fine tuning where we can help people use the resource that they have and be more productive in their business. So I'm excited about just being here. When I founded my business 3 years ago, I didn't know I was going to be right here. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I am glad that I'm able to give back my gift and support others throughout this whole process in my journey as an entrepreneur.
Yes. Well, we are excited to have you. And I know one thing, like when we were together in New York, we talked about the government contracting space, which can feel very intimidating. It can feel overwhelming, but you are really showing businesses how to use technology to be able to kind of filter through some of the noise when you are trying to do your bids for requests for proposals. But before we start talking about that, let's talk about when should a business owner or a business really start thinking about going into the government contracting space?
Think about it as soon as you start the business, because with government contract is about building a relationship. So it's a process. It doesn't mean that when you start your business, you will get in right away, but you have that mindset that, okay, I'm going to get myself together, learn what I need to learn, so I'm able to be ready when my business is fully formed. I will have the relationship, I will have the structure, I will have the connections, so I'm able to build on those contracts. So don't wait until you're like, I have everything together. Basically start building the relationships that you would need and start doing the research and just looking into what's going on in the industry, because whatever you see right now, 5 years down the line, they probably will still need it. So if you look at past contracts, if they bought something 5 years or 3 years later, they will still need it. So you can prepare yourself to be one of the person that goes after those contracts.
Yes. And I know, like, just to clarify, we're talking about more of the contracting in the federal space, but I do
Mm-hmm.
tell business owners don't overlook your government contracts within your own city, where your business is registered, within your own
Yes.
county. Like those spaces, would you agree are important as well?
Yes, exactly. And even for local, when I started government contracting for my business, I was looking at federal and I wanted to go local. But for local, it's really important that you build relationships. So when I and with local, and it's not, the contract might be 1 year, 2 year, but you're supposed to be able to just build that relationship as you go. So yes, it's very important. It's very key because you're in your backyard. They favor local. They're favorite local. So why not go in your backyard? But it's very important to like build that relationship as you start. Because I remember when I was joining with Broward, we're in Broward here. One of the economic development centers said, start your business now, build a relationship now, because down the line you will have time in our area so you can start working with us. So you have to build that relationship. It's very key.
I think sometimes when business owners are thinking, hey, if I'm going in the government space and I just prepare this incredible bid, then I don't really have to think about, building relationships. But I know, like tomorrow, you're getting ready to speak at a matchmaker event that's head in, I think it's in either Virginia or DC. I can't remember. But how important is it for if you are truly doing business to government, and that is the way that you are distributing your whatever product or service to be at these type of matchmaker events? Is it important?
It's very important. It's very important. And I'm going to the is a government is a minority GovCon. So it's a minority GovCon business summit where this is where you meet other contractors, you meet prime, you meet agencies. And some people, they came and they just started a business a few months ago, but they came to learn. It's very important to put yourself in those spaces, so you can start getting comfortable talking, so you can start getting comfortable hearing how people talk and how people pitch their business, because the way I pitched my business a year ago or 2 years ago is not the same way now, because I've been around this atmosphere a little bit more and I'm becoming more confident. I was scared. I was scared when I first started because how would they actually buy from me? But now I'm more confident. It builds confidence. I have relationship. I have key partners that I can be able to put myself forward there too. I came in as a virtual attendee and I'm a speaker at that conference. And I think that was one of my visions. It was my vision board to speak at the conference, and it happened.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. I love it. So important to have that relationship building. I know that, business owners are just kind of like hide behind the bid, but it's important that you are meeting the procurement officers, you're meeting the prime contractors, you're learning how someone is managing their different contracts. So
Yeah.
now moving into the using AI. Let's talk about how is AI able to help really speed the process of finding the right contract to bid on?
Yeah. So with AI, like, there's some companies that are out there that are fun, possible they can filter stuff for you. But once you find that contract, so you go through all the different agencies, portals, they have different portals, whichever agency you choose to go through, you find something that look like might fit your niche. Now you're able to use AI to say, okay, if you upload the document and you ask the right questions, see, okay, can I do this contract? What are they looking for? Because one of the challenging thing I see people when they get into government contract is those 90-page RFPs, request for proposals, can be overwhelming. So instead of being overwhelmed by it, and before you start reading it, you're like, I don't know where to start. And then you go, okay, what questions do I need to know about this RFP? What do they want? Am I qualify? What's the time frame? If you upload those things in Claude or ChatGPT or whatever AI you use, and you ask those questions, what do they want? Am I qualified? You attach your past performances, what you do, all of that different stuff in there. You are able to say, okay, can I actually do this contract? So it speeds up the process instead of, okay, it will tell you, okay, you possibly can do this contract. You possibly can't do that contract. Here's your weakness. Here is your strength. You can create a SWOT analysis against your company and the contract and see, okay, can I actually do this contract? So now, then once you finish doing that, then you will take the contract and you start get your highlighter, get your pen, and you're gonna have to actually read it. Don't just let it, because AI, is new out there, but it helps speed up the process. So it helps you go through. If you have 10 RFPs that you want to look at, you can narrow it down to 2, and then you can see, okay, which one goes with me, and I can take that one. I can spend that weekend dissecting it. Dissecting it and building your team. So I'm strong, weak here. Maybe I can get this person, I can team up with them so we can be stronger to bid on that proposal.
Oh,
So
I love that. I love the fact that yes, I'm telling you, I have not seen a request for proposal that is less than like 40 pages, right? Like they are long, it is intimidating, and you look at that and think, where do I even start? So the fact that AI can really help speed that process. And yes, if you are in the government contracting space, there are different portals. Yes, you might be on sam.gov, but there is Bonfire, there is Avisar, there's so many different portals. So just know that you're going to be setting your profile up in these different portals depending on the space that you are going to be contracting in. But tell us, Marline, what are the services that you provide business owners to really take some of that load off of them?
So what service we provide right now, we do training. So how to use the tools effectively so you're able to do it on your own. So, and then we have our team. Our team is there, like where they can do it for you or do it with you. I don't like people doing for me. I like doing with you, because you need to learn also, because we are not permanent beings. So you need to know how to do it so that you can able to keep on winning. But we have different, my interns have, where they can support you and boost you through the process and do the research for you and do the market research and break it down, the RFP for you. We have agents. we call them GPT agents that we created, that you can just upload your RFP and it give you a breakdown really quickly based on what your capabilities. You upload your RFP or upload your capability statement, and it will break it down for you. Say, okay, can you do it? So we are putting that out there today. We are going to this new direction of, okay, we have our mentorship program, we have our workshops that we train people on that. So that's just a few of the things, but the easiest way for us to know what is best for you is to book a session so we can see what your actual needs are, so we can tailor and customize it for you, because it's more of customization, because you might not need the same thing as somebody else's need, because you might just need a little push, or you might just need the whole shebang where we come in and we train your team for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when we think about business development and how we develop our business, why is it important for us to even think about the government space?
The government is the #1 buyer in the world. They buy everything legal. Everything legal. So, when you are looking to scale your business, that will be one of the quickest, that was the quickest way, one of the best ways to do it. I can't say quick because it's not quick. Some people are out there telling you, oh, you're going to get money quick. It's a process. So as you build that process, as you build your funnel, as you're building your structures in your business, you're able to go after contracts and proposals, and AI can help you with that, to go after it quicker. So this is a great way for businesses to look for, and they need those small businesses. They're looking for the small business. They want to make their numbers. And if you are there, I know you might be scared, but I will just tell them, do it scared. Do it scared, find a partner, ask questions, learn, because it's the only way you can move forward is to learn. I should lock my door.
Okay. Listen, this is a part of who we are as women business owners.
Yes, but I am just, but I would just say, for being a part of this is important, not only that you learn about what's out there, but just be able to step forward and just do business with the government. They're looking for you. And some of the reason why these bigger companies get it is because the small business doesn't show up. So if you feel like you are scared to do by yourself, find another small business partner.
Okay.
There's strength in partnering, there's strength in teaming up. You might not have the full capacity by yourself, but with a good lawyer, with a good teaming agreement, you're able to go after those contracts together.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. So as we get ready to close, I want, and it goes always so fast, but as we get ready to close, for the business owner who is very afraid of AI, what would be the advice that you would give them?
First of all, we've been using AI for the longest time. So it first start with transforming your mindset. So I would just encourage them to research, to look into it, and play with the tools. So I know people have ChatGPT is one of the easiest one people go in, but there's a lot of different AIs out there. But I would encourage you to play with the tool, experiment it, see what it can do, what it can do, because the way I used AI a year ago or 2 years ago is not the same way it's right now. It's always developing. It's always, I guess, growing and getting fine-tuning, getting better. And as you look into playing with it, look at videos, resources. Then they have Discord, different news outlet, what are they saying, how are they, follow the creators, follow the owners, see what they're doing, because it's not going anywhere. The same way we had the telephone came out, the cell phones came out, the same way we had the World Wide Web came out. Some people didn't know that we were going to have our phones in our hand that small. We had the big phone. I was used to having a phone at home and calling from home and being able, when I first got my first cell phone, I was in college. So, and it was a flip phone. So and it was not as powerful as it is right now. So we have a computer in our hands. So we're always evolving. So I would encourage them, first, transform your mindset. Find ways to transform your mindset by learning, by reading, by getting the research that's out there. Maybe find somebody and have that conversation with you. How are they using it? Ask questions. How are they using AI? What are they doing differently? If they're not using AI, what's their thought? Have that conversation. It's okay to be afraid because it's new. Second thing is to get into trainings. If there are trainings out there, I know SCORE, have all these other free resource partners have it. Yes, get into those trainings. I provide trainings too on that too. Just get into those trainings so you can know how to play with those tools and then figure out a tool that's right for you. Just a tool that you take one tool at a time. You don't need to go get all 5,000 tools. Take one, play with that one, learn it more and more and more, and then just keep on going. It'll get easier. It get easier. The same way we have Alexa in our house, Siri, we have all those different, they're all AIs. They're all AIs. It's just that now we're getting accustomed to it. So I don't know. I hope I answered your question, but this is my suggestion.
Yeah, you did. Like, don't be afraid of it. Reframe your mindset, take some trainings, play around with it, experiment with it. I
Yeah.
know you talked a lot about, and I promise this will be the last question, second to the last question.
Okay.
You talked a lot about capability statements. What should be most important? Should it be 1 page, 2 pages? What should really be the key tenets of putting in a capability statement?
I I keep my capability to 1 page,
Okay.
more clear and concise. Because usually they're looking at it very quickly and they might not turn the back of the page. So you want to keep it clear and concise of what you're doing. And some people would say walk with your capability statement. You might not need to walk with your capability statement because when you get the RFP, you want to tailor your capability to what they're looking for because they might not need to know everything. You don't need to show all the goodies. You can just show exactly what they're asking for. And then never know, you can surprise them with the rest later on. But I would just, you can use AI to help you write your narrative, to try to help you clearly define your strengths, your differentiators, all these things right there that are your service that you provide, that you're able to show it clearly to others who are looking to buy what you sell. So I like 1 page. Some people say 2 page, but I just say clearly and concise and it communicate what you do and what's your strengths, and what makes you different.
Yeah, and definitely where you've had impact, your NAICS
Yeah,
code,
yeah,
NAICS codes.
yeah.
So thank you so much. Tell our audience how we can stay in touch with you. I see your LinkedIn. It's Coach Marline Paul. But
Yeah.
aside from that, I know that you're on other parts of social media. So how do we stay in touch with you?
So I'm Coach Marline Paul on every platform: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I think not TikTok, but Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and even into Twitter, which is X now. And then for my business, if you spell my name backwards, Enilram Creative, is Enilram Creative on all platforms too, the same way. But the best way, just Coach Marline Paul, all platforms, you'll find me and it'll connect you back to my business. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us. I know that you're going to do well as you travel tomorrow. By the time we air this, you would have already gone to the Minority GovCon, but wishing you great success there.
Yeah.
And so glad that you are with us.